I wanted to talk to you today about auction and some of the things that happen.
Sold it! Sold it, ladies and gentlemen! Sold it your way, ladies and gentlemen!
If you haven't been to an auction before or you haven't experienced it, I'm just going to break down some of the steps or some of the processes that we use to ensure that the auction is successful on the day. Now, the first one that comes to mind is if you've been to an auction, or even if you haven't, when the auctioneer says, ladies and gentlemen, an opening bid and offer, please.
Opening bid and offer, please. Call it out. Where do you want to be?
And then it's all quiet and it's all silent, and that can be awkward. So it's up to the auctioneer to make it comfortable, and each auctioneer does it differently to draw out that opening bid.
And as we can see, the kids are just happy to be here as well. 450,000, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. What's your number there? I know it's a cold day and I know you got your bidding card in, but you've got to pull it out of your pocket. At 300,000.
So you've got your opening bid, but then you need to get the other bidders involved. How do we do it?
How much, sir? Go 600. It's 600,000 now with bidder number 4. I've never had a $150,000 increase before. Let's keep it going at 150.
Well, one of the strategies I use is the use of the calls. I guess a common myth for auctions is when you go first call, second call, third call, it's the finalisation of the auction. But actually, that's the keys to unlock the next bid.
First call now at 825. Second timer calling now at 825. Third, 850, bidder number 6. First call at 390. Second call, 400, at 400 of the bid.
With an auction, the bidding's been flowing and there's been lots of action. Now you get to the end of the auction, and that's the most important part. That's where a good auctioneer earns their money.
Don't miss it for 1,000. You're going to spend $1,000 in petrol looking for another opportunity. 940, boom, boom. 6 at 476, 7 at 477, lucky numbers with you. 8 at 478, 480, bidder number 5, big bold bid, good bidding.
When you think the bidding has finished, all of a sudden it starts up again. 1,000 here, 5,000 there, can easily equate to an extra $20,000 or $30,000.
Silent at 935, selling, I'll take 1,000, no further bidding. You're smiling. I just can't sell it with you smiling. 936, bidder number 6 at 936.
So when you're choosing your next auctioneer, you need to, I guess, keep all these things in mind. And one of the things you need to look for when hiring an auctioneer is, are they a member of the Society of Auctioneers and Appraisers? Have they been trained correctly? And is their training up to date? Thanks for watching.
Sold your way, ladies and gentlemen. Sold your way. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Yay.